story. She joins us now live. Sandy, so it's about 15 minutes or so. That's when court is set to resume. But what an incredibly interesting morning it has been in court. Just take us through what led to this fresh appeal by Doberman that Judge Makaula recused himself.
Yeah, it has been quite an interesting morning. Advocate Doberman said this morning, he spoke to the judge saying that he felt that his clients were not getting a proper trial, not a fair trial. He felt that they were being threatened. He said when they walked into court, they were being mobbed. Bottles of water were being thrown at them. When he walked out of court, he was being mobbed. Bottles of water were being thrown at him. He felt that they were being threatened. He also felt that there was a lot of hype in the media around this trial, and he felt that this was a trial by media, and he feels that his clients were not going to get a fair trial. Therefore, he then spoke to the judge saying that you need to look at this. I don't think my clients are going to get a fair trial. Then the judge said that the co-accused must come into court, and they were escorted into court by the police this morning. After that, there was an adjournment, and then Advocate Doberman then brought in a second application this morning.
So Sandy, I mean, it's clear that there's a fair amount of, shall we call it, animosity between Judge Makaula and Peter Doberman. The judge himself, on a number of occasions, commenting to the defense that, quote, we need to just be patient with each other. What do you think will be the outcome, or at least what are we expecting to hear at 2 o'clock when court resumes?
Well, at 2 o'clock, the public prosecutor is going to make admissions. He's going to give reasons why this case should continue and why there shouldn't be an adjournment or postponement until Thursday, as Advocate Doberman has asked for. The advocate had reasons this morning saying that he felt that the judge wasn't being fair because the judge had wished Cheryl Zondi well for her exams, saying that her exams are her future, she must forget this case and leave justice and leave the law up to us, he said. So Advocate Doberman said that he interpreted that as though the judge was looking at Cheryl Zondi as a crusader for justice, and he said that he felt that Doberman said that he felt that the judge was letting his humanity get in the way of him not being biased in court.
Yeah.
Michelle?
Yeah, and Sandy, I mean, just as we were listening to that live broadcast of what was unfolding in court, we could hear sort of gasps and murmurings coming from the public gallery. You were there. Describe to us the scene that must have surely unfolded, the reaction that surely must have followed this application by the defense.
So the judge has decided that he dismissed the application. He didn't give reasons, saying that he'll give reasons after the trial. Then Advocate Doberman brought in an application saying that he wanted him to recuse himself. During this the whole thing that was going down this morning, I sit in the front row, in the media row. Then there is groups of political parties, there is NGOs, there are activists, there are Omotoso supporters, there's Omotoso's families, all sitting in the mix in the gallery behind me. So you can imagine the amount of murmuring that was going on. I heard a lot of people going on about saying that Doberman was being a drama queen, or that he was complaining and he must just get on with the case. Others were murmuring, saying, but what about the witnesses who are alleged to also have been threatened? So there was a lot of murmurings going on, a lot of unhappiness in the gallery, and a lot of frustration in the gallery, because many in the gallery just wanted this case to continue.
Yeah, absolutely. And surely that kind of polarization will continue as that case is set to resume at around 2 o'clock this afternoon. Our reporter Sandy McCowan telling us that the state will then bring its version of why there should be no postponement granted, which of course has been the application from Timothy Omotoso's defense.